Welcome to Core Finance, live from London, sponsored by Beaufort Securities, live on Facebook at Core Finance TV, Twitter handle at Core Finance TV. Morning, I'm joined by Matt Brown. Morning to you, Matt.
Morning, Moose.
Right, let's kick off. Market movers, equity markets open higher. I assume that's a geopolitical blueprint this morning.
Yes, everything seems to have calmed down a little bit from North Korea. Over the weekend, China have kind of stepped in and said, look, just calm down, put your toys away. Stop throwing toys at each other. So that certainly helped the market push higher. We're seeing, I wouldn't say risk on, but things like Swiss franc coming off, gold's coming off again. I think people are a bit more wary about coming into the market and a little push higher. We've seen some great data come out of Japan this morning, GDP, fantastic data, and that really helped the Asian markets push higher, albeit China, some weaker industrial production numbers out there, but the market seemed to ignore that, and up we go this morning.
Understood. Let's take a look at the Footsie 100 analysis. Last week's close, 73.09, obviously a weak close.
Yes.
Over a year, up 11%, over 3 years, 10%, over 5 years, 51%, over 10 years, since the crisis, 77%.
Yeah.
Buy and hold.
Exactly. And that's the thing. I think everyone was getting a little bit worried. This is it. We're in a bear market. The market's going to sell off. It only came off a couple of percent across the globe. So the FTSE's doing well. And you've got to look, onwards and upwards. So maybe a blip, maybe a buying opportunity.
Understood. Right, let's go to the FTSE 1 to watch. Standard Life Aberdeen, what's going on there?
Yes, so this is first day of trading for the merged group. This is the active fund managers, the largest active fund manager now in the UK. They're both trading as one together now, up about 1 to 2% this morning. But the industry's changing. These are two big weights coming together. Some of the parts maybe not really all adding up, and I think they need to look now at possibly ETFs and how people are investing in the market. So active fund management is really going through a change, and on the back of that, I expect to see a lot more consolidation in the sector over the coming years. Understood.
Let's talk about AIM and one to watch, Tellit.
Oh, this is a great story. You could write a book about this. So the company had a profits warning last week, halved in value, albeit Morgan Stanley saying they'd fallen too much. They are up 10% today, but the announcement over the weekend, the CEO, Uzi Katz, what a great name, you couldn't make that up, it sounds like a punk band, but Uzi Katz has stepped down for the time being. He was indicted in the US and fled the US. This is before Tellit was set up. Now, this is an AIM-listed stock, but somewhere along the line, someone should have done some due diligence. Not a good story for Tellit.
Understood. Let's talk about the Great British Pounds and the Euro Great British Pound 90.90, and in terms of cable, Great British Pound against the US dollar 129.98. A very dull slide, if I may say so.
Yeah, indeed. But just bear in mind, this euro is still edging higher, and it's a euro positive story, not a sterling negative story. Yep. The euro is going from strength to strength. We've seen that against the dollar. We're now in old money 110 if you're going on holiday. That could potentially get closer to parity over the coming months.
Well, it is parity at the airports, right?
Indeed, or below.
Let's go on to the broker upgrades. Credit Suisse on Chewy, going from the new recommendation neutral from an underperform, £13 target, previously £11.
Yeah, indeed. Talking about going on holiday in airports, Chewy Travel performing well. They're trading just below actually the target price, but so Credit Suisse maybe missed the boat a little bit on here. But worth noting, the stock is up a couple of percent, and so these broker recommendations, if you're quick to them and can see them, they will move the markets.
Understood. Let's move on to the core number, £44,000. What is this?
This is the amount that Jeremy Hunt has spent in his office, not his private residence, in his office, on a toilet and shower. Now, this comes when he's asked...
taxpayers' money, I assume.
Taxpayers' money, exactly. It's a private shower for him, because he cycles to and from work and doesn't want to use the office showers, the communal showers. It's a lot of money, especially when he's expecting cuts in the NHS of about 22 billion. This does not sit well with certainly the doctors and nurses. They're working very hard.
Irrational exuberance, right?
Exactly.
Right. No calendar items.
No
today.
calendar. There is after 10 o'clock. Really, we have no major data, so it's a very quiet day. So that means there's nothing really out there to move the markets. We're looking towards well, tomorrow in the UK, a lot of data coming out there, so watch out for that, and certainly in the US towards the back end of the week. But today, it's going to be a quiet day. Slight risk on, but nothing really to get your teeth into.
Matt Brown, thank you very much indeed.